All right, welcome back to another edition of Tip Tuesday by the Sales Career Podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Hopp. This week, let's dive right into it. I want to cover something that I made a LinkedIn post about last Wednesday. Now, I made this LinkedIn post, I'll read it to you. The post says, "Today I got an email from an SDR. You can tell that it was targeted, and relevant. I still unsubscribed. But good for that SDR for doing their homework." Now, I posted this about 3-4 hours ago, and I have over 7,000 views and 50 comments. A lot of them are spicy. A lot of them are angry. A lot of them are people coming after me saying, "Why are you tearing people down? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?" Now, I want to get right to the point and give you something as a seller that you can take away from this as a lesson and explain why I posted this. Okay? Let's get right to it. So, I posted this because I got hit with an automated email. Now, email automations come a long way, which is great. This automated email noticed that I am listed as a sales advisor for one of my clients on LinkedIn, which is true, and that client just posted a job, which they did. We are hiring. They put two and two together. They put it into an email, and it said, "Hi, Kevin. I noticed that you are, insert title, and that you guys are hiring for salespeople." And I said, "Okay, targeted and relevant. Yeah, you got that right. You landed in my inbox, and you know I'm hiring." He went on to say, "I help people outsource their sales teams and get it 60% cheaper overseas. And at my client, I'm trying to help them build a US-based sales team that can become a dominant player in their space. I'm not trying to outsource the sales team." So I just scrolled to the bottom. Thankfully, saw an unsubscribe link. I don't want any more emails from this person. I know what he does. I know why he reached out to me. It's not relevant to me. It's relevant, but it's not important to me. It's not something that I'm going to buy or something that I want to have a conversation about. So I hit unsubscribe. Then I felt that there was a really cool lesson here. I took it to LinkedIn. What is the lesson here, sellers? What is the lesson? The lesson is you can get everything right and still be wrong. You can get everything right about outbound sales and still not get the meeting. Okay? Like outbound sales, my obsession with it is very similar to my obsession with golf. 80% of the shots that I hit in golf, very, very mediocre. Why do I keep playing the game of golf? Because every now and then I hit that drive. I hit that perfect chip that rolls right up to the cup. I hit that long 14-foot putt that I don't really expect to make that goes in the cup. It gets you coming back. But I keep trying and I put effort in and have a strategy and a thought out vision for what I want to do with every shot, just like I have a thought out strategy and vision for every time I approach someone cold about something. It's the same core obsession with process that allows me to get better over time. And like we talked about in last week's Tip Tuesday about the outbound muscle, the muscle and quite frankly, scar tissue that I've built over time from going outbound, having conversations that don't go my way, getting hung up on, getting responded back in email with all caps, unsubscribe. All that is hard not to ever take seriously. You take it seriously, right? Outbound sales is the one motion where you are nobody. Doesn't matter who your daddy is, who your mama is, who you hang out with on the weekend, what celebrities you might know. You know, no one cares. Solve a problem or go away. Shout out Ryan Reisert, right? He taught me that lesson. He's a mentor of mine. You have to solve a business challenge for someone. Otherwise, they simply aren't going to engage. And now this lesson is particularly important because I'm a buyer now, right? I'm finally in the position in my career where I am telling companies how to spend tens of thousands of dollars. My one client that has some scale, we got almost 5 members on the BDR team, over $100,000 in spend on technology that I told them to spend. So now I am one of these people that people are going to hunt down. So the reason I made that post is to illustrate how people that are buyers and decision makers that think about business challenges respond to cold emails, respond to cold basically anything. Now, the only better situation that could have happened here is that if that guy had picked up the phone, actually had the conversation with me, I would have told him more. He would have learned a lot more, and this is why I'm obsessed with cold calling. Cold calling is not this binary 1 and 0 game. Cold calling is much different than email because the odds of someone telling you in 15 to 20 seconds what's going on in their business and why they're not going to take a meeting is probably 10x them hitting reply and taking the time to type out an email and respond to you. So what's the takeaway here? It's all a numbers game. We have to be resilient. And even if you do everything right, you can still not get the desired outcome. You can still not set the meeting. Thank you, everybody. This was Tip Tuesday. Stay tuned for this week's edition of the Sales Career Podcast coming up on Thursday. Have a great day. Cheers.